Self-improvement. I'm pretty sure a few of you might have seen like some of these videos around and stuff, and you might have seen a lot of people talk about like self-improvement in general. But I've just been kind of like thinking about it, and I'm not sure what to think. Like at first, like it seems like yeah, improving yourself as a person is a good thing. And to be honest, I'm really happy to see like if anyone wants to like improve themselves as a person. Like I would always like respect that. But I feel like with like this new like culture around self-improvement and even like the mindset of some people who follow like this culture and stuff, I feel like there is like a really toxic side to it that no one really talks about. I do hear people talk about how like, self-improvement and how like most YouTubers that do self-improvement like don't really care, and like they like only want to like serve you like a course or something and give you and let you I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to say this in like the best way I can. But they're trying to like get your money so like they can like benefit themselves rather than help other people and stuff. And like that's true, but I also feel like that there is like a mindset with people that think that this is like self-improvement. And I feel like not many people talk about the mindset of this new like self-improvement thing. Like the new self-improvement mindset where like every day you gotta like grind hard, you gotta grind for so many hours, and like and any kind of thing you do that is not working, it is a waste of time. And I've had this mindset as well. Like I remember like 2 years ago when I was like having like stuff happen to me. I'm not gonna get into it, but like it was like personal stuff and stuff. I remember seeing a lot of like self-improvement like channels, and then they were like, stop scrolling, you gotta like work every day. Like, you gotta work every day, you gotta make sure you got everything done, okay? Or you're gonna fall behind in life and all that. And just like seeing that, like it just kind of like changed like my perspective. Like, yes, it is good to like, work hard if you like want something to achieve. If you genuinely want something to achieve, like whether that be like, be like a good boxer or something like that. I'm just throwing out random stuff here. If you genuinely want that, go for it. It is a lot of hard work, but like, there is like a lot of discipline that has to happen. But I feel like the difference between like actually grinding out for the thing that you genuinely want and like this self-improvement hustle culture, especially like today's hustle culture, is that I feel like that there's just like a social, and maybe even like at times like even for myself, like I had like a bit of mental pressure. Like I was always like so pressured like to think like what others would think of me. Like whenever I would like make a mistake, or like if I was ever seen like with my phone and stuff, I always felt like that people would look down upon me as like, oh, this scroller, this TikTok user, this that, this and that. And it's like, come on, man. Like I'm not gonna say scroll on TikTok forever. That should, like, you shouldn't do that. Like, you should spend time outside, spend time with your loved ones, do whatever you want to do. Like, but I feel like that when people like make mistakes, or if they don't know this and that, like it just feels like that sometimes. Like there's like this social or mental pressure, like, and it just like. And I feel like for hustle culture, it's like an example that I can give is like, let's just say you take one day off, just in case like something happens, or you just need a rest. Like rest is very important, especially if you're gonna try like do something. And I feel like even like with this channel, like this channel, I want to make this channel succeed. Like I want to be like, like a new hit on like the YouTube platform. I want to like inspire people. I want to be like a new good thing for like the next generation of like YouTube and stuff. I really want to do that, and like I'm really happy to have this. But I feel like that since like I'm more kind of like have like a hustle culture mindset, I've always had this like mental pressure in me that like if I'm not working every day, I'm wasting time, I'm gonna run out of time, and then like I'm gonna like not be able to achieve it. And just like when I have that mindset, like I get pressured all the time to like make content and stuff, and it feels bombarding in my eyes. Like it may not be for other people, but for me, like when you're constantly like trying to like work hard, grind out for a lot of hours, and like you're not supposed to have any rest or anything, and like not be able to do anything else, like have a bit of like free time, like do a bit of gaming, like hang around with people and stuff. Like even for me, like I remember like whenever I thought of like hanging around with people, I don't know why, but I just always thought, no, it's a waste of time, you gotta go ahead and like grind hard and stuff. And like I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I'll just get into it. I feel like if you have the mindset where you gotta like work every day, like do this and do that, and just like have no breaks, like have no time, and just like have a bit of like freedom to yourself, like have a bit of a relaxation and stuff, and like just like quit everything and just like keep working, it doesn't really feel like a life, if I'm going to be honest. Yes, like if you have goals, you should work hard towards them. You have to have discipline if you want to like work hard and stuff. I understand that. But at the end of the day, like, it just feels like that if you keep working hard and just non-stop and like not doing anything else, like there's just like a lack of soul for it. And I kind of feel that with myself as well, because like I still like deal with it. Like I like whenever like I wake up, I'm like, get a new video out, keep working on it, edit it harder and stuff, work, and it's just like I just feel like that I just don't know like what to really do. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm currently still in college and stuff, and it's just like I really don't know. Like it's just like there's one thing that like I've kind of experienced, but I'm not sure if anyone else has experienced this. It feels weird talking about this, but I also had another mindset as well, which was fucking stupid as fuck when I just look back upon it. Like I remember like for a month when I started self-improvement, I remember like I just like look around people and stuff, and like I don't know what it was, but I had this thing in my mind where I was like, they lack discipline, they lack this and that, and they lack this and that one. I wasn't any fucking better. Like I genuinely hate it. Like I genuinely just don't get it at all. Like it feels weird. Like I just think this whole like, I'm not saying like I said, I'm not saying self-improvement is bad. I'm not saying that. In fact, like I'm happy, for anyone that wants to work towards their goals and work hard and stuff. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of like hard work for that. But I feel like that sometimes like you need to step back from what you're doing and maybe like take a break and stuff, get it off your mind, and just like come back to it another time, because like I just feel like that we just need that moment to like rest and like just maybe like just try out like some new things in general. It doesn't have to be anything that will give you anything. It doesn't have to be anything productive. It can be anything dumb. Like if there's something you want to do, like if you want to play like mini golf with your friends, like, or something like that, I feel like you should end up doing that and just like hang around with more people, maybe even play a game or something. Don't be afraid to like do stuff, because like, to be honest, like you have a lot of time in the world. And I know that's like easier said than done, but it just feels like if you're constantly worried about wasting time over stuff like that and just keep like trying to like optimize your brain and just like keep trying to like be productive all the time and keep working, you're just gonna burn yourself out. And that's just what I genuinely feel like. I'm not saying like to quit your goals and all that and quit your ambitions and stuff. No, absolutely not. But I just feel like that what we should all do is just like maybe like take a step back and just like, maybe not even reflect, but like just take a break from it every now and again. Take a break, just like do stuff outside of it. Do stuff and just like get it off your mind for a bit. Because I feel like that if you get your mind off of it and then you come back to it later, you feel like a lot more like refreshed and stuff. And yeah, I don't know what else to honestly say. I'm not sure, like, I wanted to say something as well, but I just don't know, like, what to say. But actually, there is something I wanted to say, actually. I remember now. I feel like there is like this like social pressure with self-improvement channels where they tell you to do this or do that. Like an example is start like this new dropshipping business, and then everyone just like jumps onto it and stuff, and everyone just does it and like keep working towards it and then keep working towards it. And it might not even be something that you particularly like doing. Now, I understand that there's going to be things in life where we're going to absolutely despise, but we're going to have to do them. But I feel like with the option of like doing something just because someone else tells you to do it online, it feels weird. I'm gonna be brutally honest. It feels weird. It feels weird. Like I don't know how to describe it, but like just the idea of like doing something and then everyone just jumps on it and stuff, and then like I don't know, like I'm trying to put it into words, but like I just can't. I just don't know how to put it into words. It's like really confusing. It's just like, I find it a bit odd because like it just feels like that like you're not doing it just for yourself and like you're just doing it because someone online just tells you to do it. And I feel like social media has just made this harder because when you look at line, it's so easy to compare yourself to other people. Like you could look around and then see people with like this Lamborghini or like this huge following or like this huge house and stuff. But the thing is, right, like a lot of the people that are really successful, they had to go through like insane amount of stuff. Like they had to go through hell. Like, okay, if in the future, right, I become like the next top creator, right, I want you all to see this, right? I want you all to see this. Like right now, my brain is just on fire because like the video that I actually fucking loved putting out, the fucking Sans video. Yes, we are gonna be talking about myself now. It fucking flopped. It got 50 views. That is like fucking horrible. That is horrible for my channel, bro. And then people are probably gonna think I'm sub-botting and stuff. I'm gonna probably get comments being like, oh, you're sub-botting, 50 views, but 5k subscribers. Like, no, I'm not sub-botting. Like, if you look at, like, a lot of the videos, like, they have 100k, 50k, and all that stuff. Like, that's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. Yeah, but honestly, if there's anything you want to do in life, if there's anything you want to do in life, just go ahead and do it. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, you can do whatever you genuinely want. Like, if there's something you want to do. Like, if you want to build, like, a roller coaster in Minecraft with, like, silly face and stuff, just do it. If you want to, like, go to the beach and, like, plan something with your friends, do it. Like, just do the things you genuinely like to do. Don't just, like, do something because, like, someone tells you to do online. Like, and I feel like that's just what a lot of people do, is that like they go onto like these like self-improvement channels and then they do exactly like word for word, action to action of what like these self-improvement channels tell you to do. And I feel like it's a problem because like I'm trying to describe it in like the best way possible. One, they're not doing it for themselves, they're just doing it because someone else tells them to. And I just feel like that it just turns like more into like a lack of creativity and soul, I think. That's kind of like the best way to describe it. I'm not great at explaining things. That's one thing about me. But yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here. But yeah, if you want something cool to look at the Sans video. Look at the Sans video. It's really funny.